Heyo, I'm Blumin-Onion, and today I'm going to be playing Different Strokes. This is a completely free game on Steam, but before I actually launch into playing it, I want to talk about it a little bit. So the concept of the game is that you are in an art gallery that is collaborative. It's called the Collaboratorium, and here's the gallery. You can make your own original art, or you can, quote unquote, fix other people's arts that they have already posted, and they can come in and fix yours. So I'm going to show you some of the art that I've done. So these two were, quote unquote, fixes. This is the original of that piece, and this is the original of the Weezer piece. And then here are some original pieces I did that other people came in and edited. The monitor on my tablet is not the right aspect ratio for this, so I have to keep scrolling up and down to show everything. Here are two more original pieces that others edited. Sometimes it doesn't want to load. These are two more original pieces. And then this one is an edit that I did of somebody else's work. It's this toaster guy. He's very cute. And then this is an original piece that somebody else came in and changed. This was an original piece. And I don't know what they did. And then the Sonic piece was an edit of somebody else's work. These were both edits. The first one was somebody said, I see Ariana Grande, so I tried my best to draw her as Glinda. And then I put this dog to bed because it looked like it was getting ready for bed. These are two edits as well. And you can see at the bottom it says who the original creator is and who the editor is, as long as both players are logged in. And I don't know if you can notice, but whenever the names are there, they are bold and underlined, and those are actually hyperlinks to go view that person's page. So this person didn't have their account logged in, so you can't view any of their other works, but you can view mine. And then this is the first piece I ever did when I opened Different Strokes. And I'm really proud of a lot of the work that I've done. And this game has just really inspired me to make more art. So here's me showing you how you can go look at somebody else's gallery through their link. And you can see the original and the edits on their page as well. Here, let's actually get into the game. So when you first start, you raise up into the floor of the museum. I do have it on dark mode, so when you first start the game, it is going to be primarily white. And then when you move, you can walk up to these different characters and talk to them. This is the person that runs the exhibit, and she's just telling you about how it's the Collaboratorium and how you can work on different pieces together and report any pieces that are offensive. This is the hub where you can see how many visitors have liked your paintings, and then when you go back you can log out, or you can click the My Paintings button and it will open up that web page that I was just showing you where it's My Gallery. This little section over here is for the deluxe version players. So it gives you access to this painting studio where you can have multiple paintings in it, like an editing stage. Normally, you only have the option to upload or cancel. And then you can also view all of your previously liked paintings, and you get your own personal gallery of your finished paintings. This is the gallery of the week, so each week they do a theme. This week's theme was time, and the drawing I did of the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared clock was the theme of the week painting. Here is a little section of recent favorites. So these are paintings that have amassed a amount of likes. I don't know how many likes you have to get into the area of the painting, but you can go and like any finished paintings. Any painting with the rope in front of them is a painting you can like, and then any painting with the note at the bottom is one you can interact with and paint on. If it's blank, it's a completely blank canvas and you can post your own original pieces, and if it is something that already has art on it, you can edit it. And you can see the original and then the current version when you go up to any painting. In the menu that comes up when you view a painting, you can also share the link and then also report if it's a painting that has vulgarity or any other issues. So here, this is a completely blank canvas. This means that any work that I put on here and then post, somebody else can come in and edit. Here I'm showing you the different colors, and the paintbrush can go from 1 point to 16. You have a paint bucket tool and these 5 colors, and then you have the global fill, which is really handy. It fills all of whatever color you are filling in with the current selected color, so that's really great for sketching. I prefer to go in with one of the brighter colors as a sketching and then do my line art. So I don't like to use gray because I feel like it blends in too much. So I'll usually use like the yellow, the blue, the green, or the red. I just feel like the gray is too similar to the black and the white. So I started my sketch. I decided to draw Sally face, and you will see me doing the rock on hand motion at the camera quite a bit because I decided to give Sal the rock on hand, and I am actually really happy with how this turned out. I've drawn him once before in this game. The first drawing I did of him, I heavily referenced his official art. So once you hit upload and confirm, it will upload, and then you can click share link and it will open that specific painting on your gallery page. But because I already have my gallery page open, I can just open that, refresh, and then you can actually save any of the images from your gallery page to your device. So I clearly already have a file for my different strokes art, so I'm just going to go ahead and save that under Sally Face 2, just to not confuse the two that I already have. So now that we've posted an original piece, I want to move on and go and try to find some other art to quote unquote fix, and that will show you kind of the 2 core functions of this game. So I really debated on whether or not to try to fix this piece, and I really just kind of straightened up the lines. I don't have the dark red or the purple, as those are deluxe features, but because of the way that the original creator did them, I was able to kind of just straighten the lines up, and I went with that. But since that wasn't really in the spirit of what I was trying to do, I do end up trying to find another piece to fix, because most of fixing that one was just straightening up the lines. I walked around the gallery for a while, and eventually I found this piece, which has a backwards hand and the same color palette that I have, so I decided to go in and work on it. So I started out by fixing that hand, since it was the main reason that I wanted to start this piece in the first place. So I just start out by erasing it, and then I realized that the original artist had blocked in their colors first before going over it with the lines, so I decided to mimic that style. And then I did move the nose down and removed some of the hair that was covering the eye and changed the lighting on the hair. And of course I remembered to sign it. I'm trying to get better at remembering to do that because I want it to be able to be traced back to me, especially since I have been posting my pieces on Tumblr and have just been enjoying it so much. I want people to be able to come and find me and engage with me outside of the game. Here is the before and the after. And the gallery is just so fun to walk around. I didn't mean to open this worm, but when you are actively walking around in the gallery, you can't go to another web page, so it's easier to just open a canvas to be able to save your pieces. So I went ahead and saved this, and that's it for the end of the video. I've been Blumin-Onion, I'll smell you later. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. If you want to watch more, check out the videos on screen. And if you can't get enough of me, I'm Blumin-Onion on all other platforms. If you'd like to see your art featured at the end of my video, please send it to me in an email and where you'd like to be credited.